watching Davy Graham Sports Report.
Atta girl.
When every second counts, count on Vital Care MedTrans. You do have a choice when it comes to ambulance service in this area. So when you call 911, ask for the best.
Wait a minute, are you Vital Care?
Yes, we are.
Good.
State-of-the-art equipment and a well-trained staff who stand ready to respond to your call. That's Vital Care MedTrans, when nothing but the best will do. They started early at Jacksboro Middle School in their district tournament Monday at 3 p.m. with 4 games. Up first, Lady Eagles disposed of the Lady Hawks of Clinton 42-5. This was never a game. Wanda Snodgrass played every girl on her team. If I had a uniform on, she'd probably put me in there. When she substituted, though, she sent in 5. Caitlin Ivey had 12 big points to lead Lady Eagles. Game 2 saw Horace Maynard have their way with the Owls as the boys' game was up next. The Devils of Horace Maynard beat the Owls 40-28. Leading our Owls in a losing effort was Ryland Ford, who had 11 points and 2 big threes late in the game to keep us in the game. Another standout for our Owls was John Allen Arnold, who had 10. Our Lady Owls lost Game 3 to the Lady Devils big, 54-15. We are very, very young on the ladies' side, and it showed as the more experienced Lady Devils showed our Lady Owls the door very quickly. Leading our Lady Owls was Veronica White with 10 points. She made 2 threes and was 2 for 4 at the foul line, but not enough help. We tried to work the ball down low inside, but lost it every time we went down there, so our Lady Owls started chucking it up from the outside, and we found we could score from there, but not enough, and it wasn't soon enough. Game 4, the last game of the evening, the last time these two boys teams met up, Nolan Lees was chucking up a game-winning 3. Talking about the Eagles versus the Rams of Robertsville. These two have played 3 times already this year. Jacksboro Middle School has won all 3, so they say 3's a charm. Well, the Rams proved that 4 ain't and beat our young Eagles 57-45. They weren't about to let the Eagles hang around in this one. Nolan Lees was the man, though. He had 15 big points. Jake Lane had 10, but not much else. This is a single elimination tournament, so if you lose one, you're gone. You're out. The Lady Eagles are the only local team left in the tourney. Up the road just a bit, though, at Powell Valley Middle School was the TMSAA Area 2 tourney for the smaller schools, and we were there Tuesday night. Game 1 saw our Bulldogs of Wynn lose to the Bobcats of Winfield 38-24. We started out hitting our outside shots and held the lead, but the Bobcats came back to tie it up at 17 all in the half and came out in the second half to take a lead and never gave it up. Leading the way for our Bulldogs was Brian the Few with 12 points. Jalen Reese had 6, but no one else stepped up. Up next, the Lady Bulldogs, who were the number 11 seed, took on the number 6 seed Lady Blue Devils of Jellicoe, and they lost too, as the Lady Blue Devils came out and played very, very well the entire game, putting the full court pressure on the Lady Bulldogs, who were frustrated all game long. Wynn lost 28-19. Leading the Lady Bulldogs was Courtney Hurst with 8 points, and leading the charge for the Lady Blue Devils was Madison Dobson with 12. Now, the third game of the night up there saw the Wildcats of White Oak put it to the Blue Devils of Jellicoe in the boys' game. Big time, 56-18. The only time this game was competitive was before the tip-off, but after that, it was all Wildcats. Bobby Zucchini led the Blue Devils with 11 points, but he didn't have no help. Leading the way for the Wildcats in victory was Nick Rickman with 22 big points. Tegan Coleman had 14. Our local teams will play again Wednesday when the Blue Devils will play at 6:20. That's Wednesday against Birchfield, who is the number 3 seed. And Thursday, White Oak boys team will play the number 3 seed Midway at 4 p.m. up at Powell Valley Middle School, which the sign out front says elementary, and that might throw you off, but trust me, it's the middle school. Now, the Cougars' next game was supposed to be at home on Tuesday, January 26, but they canceled and won't play again until Friday when they're on the road at Central. Follow the game live on 1450WLAF.com and catch all the action right here on the WLAF B&M Tire Sports Network with Josh Parker, Darren Overbay, Noah Smith, and Darren Gillenwater. Doug Boshears and Morgan Quinn are planning another big tournament, Border War Kickoff Tourney, February 19th through the 21st, and we'll let you know more about that when they let me know. Speaking of football, we congratulate Caleb Dopel, who will sign a football scholarship with the University of the Cumberlands Wednesday, February 3rd at 2:30 p.m. up at Jellicoe High School. He's also on the fishing team up there, but they don't have a fishing program at Cumberland, so he's got to suit up and play some football for now. We'll get up there and get a word or two from Caleb and get all the gory details for you. We congratulate his parents, and we know they're very proud of him, and also his head coach, Dustin Buckner. Justin Price and the Campbell County High School Cougars football team will have their football banquet Saturday, January 30th at the Ball Farm and Events Center. It will start at 6 p.m. up there, celebrating 3 straight years of making the playoffs, and I'm betting they'll make it 4 straight years this upcoming season because just about everybody comes back on the team. We'll get up there and get a word or two from head coach Justin Price. Speaking of the Ball Farm, they will have their annual fundraising banquet Saturday, March the 12th at 5 p.m. They do this to raise money to help hundreds of families in our area, so get up there. Tickets are now on sale. Contact any committee member of the Pine Mountain Longbeards and they'll hook you up. They also have Gun of the Year tickets and Royal Slam game cards, and those are very limited, so you want to hurry up and get in on that. And they got a whole lot more too. It's always a great event up there, so get your tickets now. Alright, that's a real quick look at today's local sports. I thank you guys for being with us. You guys stay tuned. There's a whole lot more to come right here on WLAF.